Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Sir DL and welcome to the Aliens Blog and Math Tutorials. For today, we are going to talk about measures of positions group data or what we call fractiles. We are going to study measures of positions group data or what we call fractiles. What are the objectives of this lesson? Number one, discuss measures of positions such as quartile, decile, and percentile. Number two, solve for quartile, decile, and percentile group data. Those are the objectives of our lesson for today. Always remember, try and try until you succeed. Please do not lose hope. You try and try until you succeed, and please do not lose hope. What is quartile? Quartile divide the data into 4 equal parts. Decile divide data into 10 equal parts. And percentile divide the data into 100 equal parts. What are the formulas to be followed in order for us to solve quartile, decile, and percentile? For quartile, we have Q sub k is equal to L plus the quantity of Kn over 4 minus less than cumulative frequency over F multiplied by I, where K is the nth quartile or the position, then less than Cf is equal to less than cumulative frequency, F is equal to frequency, I is equal to the class interval, and N is equal to the number of distribution. That is the formula for quartile, and the formula for decile is D sub k is equal to L plus the quantity of k multiplied by n over 10 minus less than cumulative frequency over f multiplied by I, where k is the nth decile, less than Cf is the less than cumulative frequency, f is the frequency, I is the class interval, and n is the number of distribution. For percentile, P sub k is equal to L plus the quantity of k multiplied by n over 100 minus less than Cf over F multiplied by I, where k is the nth percentile, less than Cf is the less than cumulative frequency, F is the frequency, I is the class interval, and n is the number of distribution. Let us try to apply the given formulas on our example. Okay? What's the first step? These are the formulas to be followed. For Q sub k, we have over 4. For D sub k, we have over 10. P sub k, we have over 100. The formulas are almost the same. They just differ in terms of on this part, over 4, over 10, and over 100. What are the steps in solving for the measures of positions? First one, find the less than cumulative frequency by adding successively the frequencies of all the previous classes, including the class against which it is written. So we will be copying 9. So as you can see, 9 plus 8, that is 17. Then 17 plus 7 is 24. 24 plus 6, it's 30. 30 plus 9 is 39. 39 plus 5 is 44. 44 plus 2, that's 46. Again, we copy 9. Then add 9 plus 8, that is 17. 17 plus 7, that is 24. 24 plus 6, that's 30. 30 plus 9, it's 39. 39 plus 5, it's 44. 44 plus 2, it's 46. Next one, find the lower class boundary by subtracting the lower class limit by 0.5 on each class. We have 21 minus 0.5, 26 minus 0.5, 31 minus 0.5, 36 minus 0.5, 41 minus 0.5, 46 minus 0.5, 51 minus 0.5. Okay? Lower class limit, 21, 26, 31, 36, 41, 46, 51 minus 0.5, that is 20.5, 25.5, 30.5, 35.5, 40.5, 45.5, and 50.5. We completed the table for the measures of position. Total number of distribution is 46. We add 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 plus 9 plus 5 plus 2. That is 46. Let's now try our first example. Find Q sub 3 or find quartile 3. Formula, Q sub k is equal to L plus the quantity of k multiplied by n over 4 minus less than cumulative frequency over f multiplied by I. First step, multiply the value of k and n divided by 4. The value for k is 3 because we are looking for quartile 3. That is the value for k. The value for n is 46. We have 46 divided by 4. 3 multiplied by 46 divided by 4, that is 34.5. 3 times 46 divided by 4 is 34.5. That's the first step. Second step, proceed to the less than cumulative frequency. Find the nearest value on the product of k and n divided by 4. It must be equal or higher. We have 34.5. We will be looking for the value of less than cumulative frequency that is nearest to 34.5. It must be higher or equal. Okay, our less than cumulative frequency is 39. We will be using all the values on 39 except 39. The value for f is 9 on the row of 39. We have 9. The value for lower class boundary is 40.5. 40.5. The value for the interval is 5 because we have 5 intervals, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. We have 5 intervals. We will be using, for less than cumulative frequency, we are not going to use 39, but we will be using the less than cumulative frequency, less than 39. That is 30. As you can see, we will be using 30, less than 39. Okay? Let's now solve. Subtract 34.5 and 30. 34.5 minus 30, that is 4.5. 34.5 minus 30, that is 4.5, divided by 9, multiplied by 5, plus 40.5. Next step, divide, multiply, then add. Divide 4.5 divided by 9, that is 0.5 times 5 plus 40.5. The answer is 43. The score on quartile 3 is 43. Okay? I hope you were able to follow our instruction. Let's have another example. Let's find decile 7 or d sub 7 formula. D sub 7 is equal to lower class boundary plus the quantity of k over n, k multiplied by n over 10 minus less than cumulative frequency over f multiplied by I. First step, multiply the value of k and n divided by 10. The value for k is 7 because we are looking for decile 7. The value for n is 46. Then divided by 10. 7 times 46 divided by 10 is 32.2. Next, proceed to less than cumulative frequency. Find the nearest value on the product of k and n divided by 10. It must be equal or higher. Again, we are going to the less than cumulative frequency, and we are going to look for a score that is nearest to 32.2. It must be higher or equal to 32.2. What is the score on less than cumulative frequency? That is 39 again. Okay? We are going to use all the data on 39, but not 39. The value for f is 9. The value for lower class boundary is 40.5. The value for the class interval is 5 because we have 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Again, we are not going to use 39, but we will be using the score less than 39, and that is 30. Again, less than 39, that is 30. That is the process. So next step, subtract 32.2 and 30, and that is 2.2. 32.2 minus 30 is 2.2 divided by 9 times 5 plus 40.5. Next process, divide, multiply, then add. Divide 2.2 divided by 9, multiply by 5 plus 40.5. Okay, the score on decile 7 is equal to 41.72. That is the score on decile 7. Next example, we have find percentile 29 formula. P sub 29 is equal to lower class boundary plus the quantity of k sub k multiplied by n over 100 minus less than cumulative frequency over f multiplied by I. Okay, first step, multiply the value of k and n divided by 100. The value for k is 29 because we have percentile 29. The value for n is 46 over 100. We multiply 29 times 46 divided by 100. The answer is 13.34. 29 times 46 divided by 100 is 13.34. Next step, proceed to less than cumulative frequency. Find the nearest value on the product of k and n divided by 100. It must be equal or higher. We will be looking for a value on the less than cumulative frequency that is nearest to 13.34, but it must be higher or equal than the score, 13.34. That is 17. Okay? We will be using all the values or the data on 17 except 17. We are going to use for the value of f, that is 8. The value for lower class boundary, that's 25.5. The value for the interval is 5 because we have 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 5 intervals. We will not be using 17, but we will be using the less than cumulative frequency below than 17, that is 9. That's why we are going to use 9. Okay? Next step, subtract 13.34 and 9. Subtract 13.34 and 9. 13.34 minus 9, that is 4.34. Then next step, divide, multiply, then add. Divide 4.34 divided by 8 times 5 plus 25.5. The value or the score on percentile 29 is equal to 28.21. I hope you were able to follow our very simple instructions for today. And I hope you were able to follow how to get the value or how to get the score on the quartile, decile, and percentile. All right, we're finished. Always remember, mathematics will always remind us that in every problem there is a solution. Thank you for watching, everyone. God bless you. See you on our next tutorial. Bye.